Moving on to sort of health and sort of keeping in shape, obviously you're super busy, you travel a lot. How do you find time to sort of stay?
I just don't, I never drink champagne, that's the thing. I'm super healthy all the time and I never do anything. No, you know what I do in exactly the same way as the beauty thing? I try and take care of myself as much as I can.
Yeah. Consistently.
Yeah. And every once in a while, if you can't, then you can't. But for me, the whole exercise thing, I will never be a gym bunny. I like it when I do it, but it's not something I kind of crave or anything like that.
Do you go to the gym a lot, or do you ride? Is the riding your sort of?
No, my whole thing is I'm literally okay. How can I do this where I'm going to enjoy it the most and it's going to take the least amount of time? And for me, that's three things. One, yoga, and it's incredibly self-indulgent, but I have a teacher who comes to my house.
How fabulous! No, it works.
That I love, and I do see it as a real indulgence, but I actually do need someone to ring my doorbell and go, come on, we're getting, and once my mat's rolled out and I'm doing it, I have a lovely time, but it's that initial.
Have you improved a lot with yoga, do you think? Is
Yeah.
it something that you were you were a real beginner and now you feel,
Yeah,
I mean, you'd be able to sort of do it on your own?
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, and all different styles, from Asanyara to Ashtanga to Bikram, I can do all different ones. And it's good for me, I think, physically and mentally too. It's good to take that moment where for an hour someone can't get hold of me. No one can get hold of me for an hour.
But actually the lessons have been a good investment.
Yeah, they have.
Because I think yoga is a skill, you know, that you can acquire.
Totally.
And you've really got it for life.
Yeah, I agree. And so I do that. I hike, which basically means I walk down there's a canyon. So I walk down the hill with my dog and then I walk back up the hill. And I hate every moment of it and I call it the death walk. Because I find it that deathly. But basically I can do it in 30 to 45 minutes. And I get out of my pyjamas, I put a pair of trainers on, and I walk down the hill with my dog, and I get back up, and I jump in. I do sit, and then I do a few sit-ups.
Just the trainers.
Yes, nothing else. Very fancy. And then I jump in the shower and I get on with my day. And then I ride. I horse ride as well, which is something that I just enjoy. So that's an added extra is the fact that it kind of physically. It's a workout too, but I actually enjoy it. But I think it's to do something that you can try and fit into your schedule as easily as possible. And I walk out my door and the hill is there. And if I drive down it in my car and I haven't managed to find half an hour, I'm literally like, it's mocking me. This hill is mocking me. I should have walked here earlier. What excuse do I have? And it's to find something that's easy and quick and let's just get it done.
So that's sort of staying in shape. What about sort of eating and other kind of quick or clever tips? Or just things that you keep an eye on, or things that you're kind of conscious of.
For me, water. Water is a massive thing.
Do you manage to just drink cold water, or do you have to sort of stick a turtle tea bag in it?
No, I can just do water.
You can do plain water.
Yeah, I can just do water. Water is really, really good.
And do you think that drinking a very, very large amount does make a difference?
For me, 100%. 100%. Eating, LA is so much easier. You ladies have it so tough, and I feel it when I come here, because it's a whole thing where it's freezing cold outside and it's dark at 4 o'clock, and you literally, all you want is a glass of red wine and sausage and mash or shepherd's pie or anything that's like homey, and I feel it when I come here. It's so much easier to be there and have salads and grilled chicken, and it's because you don't want it. It's warm, it's sunny.
It's the weather and it's available, isn't it, in LA? I think
totally. So it's just to kind of be okay. So if say for instance we've been on the road, we've been doing auditions. So it's whatever you can grab whenever you can grab it, and it's very strange hours from kind of 5.
Do you eat from the catering?
Yeah.
Sort of.
I try and be as sensible. No, they would laugh at me. Are you joking? They'd be like, okay, Mariah, you need to stop. You need to rein yourself in there, Mariah. No, I try and get the healthy option.
I was going to say, they obviously provide.
That's my big thing. And I love, you know what else I love? The emergency. You know those packets of emergency? Do you guys have them here?
It's a goodie, yeah.
I have them when I take off on a flight, when I land on a flight, and then any time kind of throughout the...
do you take them on a normal day do you take sort of one a day normally, or is it 10?
Pretty much,
more?
Pretty much one a day, but some days I won't have any, and then other days if I feel like I'm getting ill or anything like that, I'll take those. They're really good.
And is that for sort of your health and also your skin, or is it mainly... Because some people say that it really makes your skin look great too.
I don't know, I just feel better.
Yeah.
You know, even if I'm kind of lacking in energy, instead of having an espresso, I'll have one of those, and it feels as though it kind of gives you a kick. Yeah. It could be all in my head. I could absolutely.
No, I've heard it.
Do you know what I mean? I could be going, but it's the same as sometimes I have trouble sleeping really, really badly, and I have terrible. Like I can't turn my brain off. It drives me crazy, and when I'm doing time zones, it's the worst thing ever.
How bad is your insomnia?
I think I said this before. I always say it's like the PG Tips chimps having a party in my head, and they're just inanely chatting. It's just like, you know, and I literally, the only thing that's going to solve them is by me taking out a 38 that's fully loaded and shooting them in the face.
And instead of that,
I drink a sleepy time tea.
Does that work?
Which has teddy bears on the front in rocking chairs. And have you had that? And I was literally like, I picked it up and I'm like, this is shit. This is never going to work. There's teddy bears on the front in stripy pyjamas.
You can resist that. No,
it actually works. On me.
I'm an insomniac too.
Really, it works on me. And I don't know whether it's my own head going, okay, now I'm making a cup of tea that's actually going to make me sleep and it's fine. But in actual fact, it seems that anything that helps, I'm good with.
Mm. Do you ever have sort of nights where you just can't get to sleep and you have to... is your solution to just get up? They say sometimes you just have to get up and go with it.
No, I just lie there and get incredibly frustrated and want to shoot the chimps in the face. Yeah, it's violence,
using
really.
The teddy bear's machine gun.
Yes, totally. It's violence that gets me through. And I don't know what to do about it. I mean, sometimes I get up or I watch a movie, but it's the worst thing ever. And the jet lag is the worst for me. Yeah. That's the worst thing about what I do.
What's the longest you've ever been without sleeping? What was the worst state you'd ever been in?
I can cope on about 3 hours a night, but I'm not. But that's not an everyday. That's not an everyday occurrence at all.
What would be your ideal number of hours sleep?
Oh, a dreamy 8.
A dreamy 8.